like you. They really like you.
I know. I haven't been here in so long. Yeah. Anything new with you guys?
No.
No,
not so much.
Not so much. It's not so much.
How about you?
Nah, just a couple of things, but nothing major. Nothing major. Yes. No, just living my life authentically. What a wonderful thing to do.
That's great. Wonderful.
And now that the book's out, I absolutely have no secrets left.
Nothing.
That's got to feel light
It
and
is
good.
the most rewarding, freeing spirit. My whole life, it was basically I played it in the shadows. Nobody knew. I hid from people. For 6 years of my life, I spent it in a house and never really came out, in Malibu.
Right.
And never really came out because I never felt like I fit in. I came out to buy groceries and go to work once in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very difficult times. You struggle when you struggle with your identity and about who you are. It's tough. It's tough. The only thing I said about about the book, I see a lot of the promos that are going on here, and there's promos of Chris, and then oh my God, OJ. This is not a tabloid book, okay?
No.
Okay, it's not a tabloid book. It's a book of my story, and of course the tabloids are going to run with 1 or 2 sentences.
Yeah, well, you want to sell it, don't you?
And it's also, yes, that's right. And it's also not a political book. Obviously, politics plays a part in it, but I mean, politics literally in the book of 320 pages is a page and a half.
Yeah.
It's a book about my struggle, my story.
Right.
What I want to get out of it, and what I want people to realize, hopefully, in reading it. And so far, the response has been so good. I got 5 stars on Amazon.
Yeah.
You know, that this book is about a story about my journey, about all the things that I dealt with in my life as far as identity.
Yeah.
And everybody has their stuff, you know, that they have to deal with in life. We all have it, you know? I remember years ago, remember we did a thing on being dyslexic?
Yes, we did.
Yes, a long time ago. You know, we have our stuff growing up and our issues. Everybody has that. In reading this and being extraordinarily honest.
Very honest.
Yeah.
Extraordinarily
And it's a quick read.
honest.
I
in it.
read it in. Oh,
Yeah.
Jed was surprised.
Talking about
I
this,
read it
we're
over
reading both
a day and a half.
Yeah.
Day and a half.
It's
It's a quick
fantastic.
read.
Yeah, and telling my stuff and being honest, that people can look at their own lives, because it's not like a self-help book, like do this or that, but in their own lives, because we all have to deal with stuff, and how wonderful it is to get through it all.
Yeah.
Well,
And to
you're not
live your
through
life
all of it.
honestly.
You know, you're not through all of it. You still got time.
Oh, I got time. I got time to mess it up.
You know what I want
Yes,
to tell
I
you?
got plenty of time.
Here's
girl.
what I want to tell you about the book. I listened to it, and I wish that
Oh, I
you
loved
had
it.
read it.
You know what? I said the exact same thing.
yes.
When they, no, I didn't
Yeah.
do. I did
Did
the
the
opening.
introduction,
I did
yes.
the introduction, and being dyslexic, as
Yes.
we both know, you know, I certainly can read, and I read all the time, but I'm not what I would consider a really fluid, good reader.
Yeah.
You know. And I thought, and because we talked about it, and I said, you know what, for the
first
CD, I just thought it would be better if I had a professional reader.
Yeah.
Well,
So we went through a whole bunch of girls.
Yes.
And we wound up
Bless
having
you.
this lady, and she was
She's
phenomenal.
fantastic.
Yeah, she was a fantastic.
But you know, one of the things that everybody is surprised about, you talked a little bit about it right here, is being political.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
unfortunately, we can't help it in this
no,
environment.
you can't.
Yeah.
So how can you guide the new guy? How can you guide the new guy, and what would you say
First
to
of all,
him?
okay, this is how it goes.
Because you voted for him.
I did vote for him.
Yeah,
I've been on the Republican side all my life.
All your
I
life,
believe in, you know, limited government. I believe in the Constitution.
Get a high
I
five
believe
on that, girl.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm here to help. I'm here to help.
Thank you.
And,
You voted for him,
You know,
but-
I believe in the Republican side of it. And so, but I know that they're not as good when it comes to all LGBT issues.
Yeah, right.
And the Democrats do a better job. I mean, I got so much criticism for that. I mean, but I can handle this stuff.
Yes, I know.
And so
What can
it
you
was
do better?
disappointing. It was disappointing when Trump, when he first came out. I did talk to
did
him
he
one
come
time.
out?
Yes. He did. I'm working on him. I want him to read the book and be honest. Maybe he'll come out.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, when he first came out, he wound up being, the Republican, candidate. Right. And so, of course, I'm on that side. But I talked to him during the campaign, and he was actually pretty good on LGBT issues. He supported a girl named Jenna Telekova in 2012, before all of this, who was a trans girl in Canada who was in the Miss Universe pageant, and totally supported her and said, hey, if you come down, you make it to the finals, you're in, But
that was when he was running, right?
No, this is before he was running.
Before he was
This
running.
is 2012.
So what's happened? What can you say to him that says, listen, you need to remember, we're all Americans here.
Yes.
How can you help with us?
I was extraordinarily disappointed when the whole Title IX, when he did that. And I'm telling you, my loyalties are not with the Republican Party. My loyalties are not with Donald Trump. My loyalties are with my community.
Okay, so if you had to vote again, would you still vote for him?
Here's the question.
Yeah.
And you asked that question, it's a legitimate question.
Yeah. The question was,
Three
would
and
you
a
vote
half-
for him again?
Yes.
You couldn't hear it.
3.5 years from now is about light years away when it comes to politics.
Yeah.
Let's see where we're at.
But I'm saying, do
Let's
you
see.
regret doing it? Do you regret voting
Do
for
I
him?
regret doing it? I don't know yet. I regret on that issue, I regret, I regret it. But I also like a conservative judge on the Supreme Court. I think that's a good decision. I think we have to be respected around the world. And I think, some of the things he's doing, we'll see how it turns out. We don't know yet, but how it turns out. I like a strong America. I like a strong military.
Yeah.
Would you,
And so, yeah.
What about you? You're so good at this politics stuff. Honestly, I mean, I'm a center-right girl, and I want to vote for you. I mean, would you run for office? I'm serious.
Put it this way. Okay, this is how this goes. I remember years ago, I had done a few speeches for Republican events, and every time I get off the stage, they'll go, "Oh my God, you should run for office." And I'm thinking in my head, I got way too many secrets, baby. Not anymore. Yeah. And so I go, they would destroy me. I said I couldn't do it, okay? Now, I don't have one secret left. There's nothing left, okay?
And is the country ready for a woman president? That would be the question.
There you go. There you go.
Wait.
Yeah, and so...
Wait. We're going to go and come right back because we're going to continue talking to Caitlyn about life.
I love that.
We'll be right back.